right, well, we're going to try this again. Hi, Melody. We had some audio problems, so I had to go out and go back in. So hopefully you can hear me and see me. If you can just let me know if we got past these technical issues. So we had a few other people that were on a few minutes ago, and I told them I'd come back at 3:15, so we'll just give it a minute. So hopefully, Melody, can you see and hear me now? If you can just let me know. You know, I go away for a couple of weeks, and apparently I forget how to stream live. But hopefully you guys can hear me. So yeah, it's been a minute. You can see and hear me perfectly. Okay. I'm going to just wait for everyone to kind of pop in. I know a few of you have been texting me, asking me how I'm doing, and I truly appreciate it. So I thought I would pop on and kind of give you guys an update, let you know what's going on, and maybe we'll do a little crafting. These days I don't have a lot of energy. Hopefully it'll get better. Yeah, so Robin, I think you're having a birthday today, aren't you? The 26th? I was looking at my calendar and I have your birthday card sitting on my desk, so it's going to go out on Tuesday. So Robin, happy birthday. Let me know if I've got that right. And I don't know what's going on with this raspy throat of mine. It sounds kind of weird, at least in my ears. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just kind of chit-chat a minute, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. Oh, Lord, your mama suffered a stroke yesterday. Oh, no problem, I understand. Oh, I'm wishing you I can't even think. I hope everything goes well, Lords. Medical is not fun. So, thanks, Lords. I appreciate it. Okay, Suzanne's back. I see I got Robin back. Melody joined. So, I thought I'd go ahead and give you guys a little update, catch some of you guys up. I know I've been a little bit sporadic as far as my Sunday afternoon crafting. So about 6-8 weeks ago maybe, got diagnosed with breast cancer, and once they did further screening, it turned out that I actually had breast cancer on both sides. So the right side was what was detected with a mammogram, and the left side actually was the worst one, which was detected with the MRI. So the idea initially was to go in and do a lumpectomy on the right, but when they turned out that the left side actually was over almost 2 inches, had to reevaluate, because that's when it tends to get a little bit tricky. So I did go into surgery it'll be 2 weeks on Tuesday. The surgery went really well. It's the first time I'd actually been under anesthesia, but it went really well. And they ended up being pretty aggressive with what they took from me as far as my my tissue. So I'm still stitched up. I'm still healing, and the pathology results came back. So they had taken one lymph node out of my underarm on my left side, and 2 lymph nodes out of my underarms on my right side. No cancer. So I'm cancer free as far as the lymph nodes, which means that it hasn't spread to my brain, and my creativity is still there. so no cancer, which was the good news, right? The pathology results showed no cancer on the right side, and was within the margins, and left side apparently isn't within the margins that they wanted. So maybe my roller coaster isn't over yet. My surgeon is actually out of the country. I meet with him on June 5th to determine what the next course is. May not be the course of action that I want, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Yeah, we'll see, Robin. We'll see. There's a few things that can happen. I might have to have one more surgery. We'll see. But I feel good. And the good news is that it is contained. So it's just a matter of determining what we're going to do with it not meeting within the margins that they wanted it to be. Because when you have cancer, what they do is they take out the cancer, but then they want a margin around. They want the margin around it to be a certain space of cancer-free. So again, my surgeon's out of the country, so I'm still kind of waiting to meet with him. But just wanted to be, give you guys full disclosure, let you know why I'm not doing some of the things I said I was going to be doing. Just trying to get healthy, trying to get through this, and still meet some of the commitments that I gave to y'all. So I know that we rescheduled our class. Cleaning up my desk. We rescheduled the class, so the class was supposed to be this Saturday, which was yesterday, I think, maybe. The railroad folio class is going to be on the 8th. So by then I should be fully healed. I don't think I'll have surgery again that soon if that's the course that we decide to go. But we'll see. All the kits have been sent out except for one, which apparently it's so crazy. This whole medical thing has kind of put me through a whole loop because I feel like my brain has been kind of crazy. So there was one kit. I thought I mailed out all the kits, and it turned out there was one kit that I didn't mark as fulfilled. And I'm like, did I send it? Did I not send it? So I've been communicating with this person, and turns out I never sent it. Boy, oh well. So I have to get a kit together somehow. And we'll see what happens with that. But I swear, I've got marshmallow brain right now. So I'm laughing about it, but I'm usually not this big of a ding-a-ling. So we'll figure it out. But that's what's going on, guys. I feel good, other than, being tired. My body's still healing. And then to top it all off, I was asleep for about 4 hours during the surgery, and apparently they pinched a nerve because my right thigh between my knee and my hip has been in so much pain, I swear. So, but they gave me some medication for that. So I'm just, I'm laughing because it's just funny. But I feel good. The surgery went well. And I'm just trying to get through this, you guys, without falling apart. So anyway, after surgery, no, Robin, no, you keep yours. I got mine. I have another one. I just don't have the stamp set. So I have another stamp set on order. They might just not be able to get the stamp set for the class, but it's on back order. I didn't anticipate sending out another kit, so I even have to put my kit together. It's all good. It'll work out. You guys have been very patient and helpful, so I appreciate that. See, I was going to say something. Oh, after the surgery, I'm feeling sorry for myself, but I'm like, you know what, I deserve something. And that's about the time that Tim Holtz had actually come out with his ideology. And you guys know I love my paper dolls, right? So I never order the full release. But I did. I ordered the full release. And I'm like, you know what? I deserve it. I'm going to order Tim Holtz's full release. So I have the whole release coming my way, which will be good because I'm excited because now I can plan some of our lives ahead of time, and I'm going to share with you every single thing of his ideology, and I'm going to give you some of my ideas. So I'm excited about that to be coming. Something to look forward to. I haven't been doing a lot of crafting, to be honest with you. My endurance just isn't there right now. You know, take a nap, yeah, I'm all for it. But my endurance for crafting just hasn't been there. But I know it'll come back. The first like 3 or 4 days, I was dealing with the pinched nerve, and I wasn't sleeping at night. So now that we're dealing with that, so yeah, just looking at your notes here. I wanted to share with you a couple of cards that I got. You guys have been wonderful about sending me get well cards. I got several birthday cards, which was really, really fun. And I made a couple cards. So I thought I would share with you just a couple of things, and then maybe we'll make a card, because I have my big number set here on my desk still, and I had another idea. So it might not be a very long live today because, again, my endurance just isn't there right now. And to be quite honest, I'm about ready due for a nap. So we'll see how long I can last here. If I start snoring, just kind of, tap on the computer to make sure I stay awake. So let me transition down, you guys, now that I do my update. Trying to be completely transparent. As soon as I meet with my surgeon, we'll figure out what we're going to do about the radius, whatever he's going to call it. I don't know. Too technical for me. All right, so let's transition down. What do you say? Oh, goodness. I told you it's nap time. Okay, overhead camera. Don't feel the need to share you everybody's address. All right, let's. Oh, that's another thing. I can't lift my arms very high either, because I got stitches all over the place, and they don't want me stretching my arms out, so I can't lift my arms very high. It's been kind of a pain because I like to lift my arms. All right, this little guy. This is part of the kit. I've got these little guys up to my eyeballs. All right. So let's see here. So let me just share with you a couple of cards that I got. I had a birthday last week. This week, the 22nd. Oh goodness. And this is really cute. This is from Delina. And I believe it's from Delina. Yep. And look at the cute little kitty, how cute. These cards are always fun because they're such a great way to use up your scraps. It's just so nice. And she sent me, I love little surprises. She sent me some paper stock, which is always fun. And to my favorite person, wishing you all the best. Oh, it's so sweet. So Delina sent me this birthday card with a few little goodies inside. Very, very cute. Thanks, Delina. I appreciate that very, very much. And then, let's see, this is from Heather. Heather is my friend in Canada. And she sent me this Get Well card. Very pretty. Look how cute this is. It's got vellum here with the Get Well. I love those little flowers. So cute. And then a little note. So that was really nice. I got a few Get Well cards, so I really appreciate it, with my birthday cards and my Get Well cards. I've got so many cards in my craft room right now. It's pretty fantastic. And And then, oh, I got another one here. Oh, yes. So I've never gotten a Memorial Day card before, and that's why I wanted to share this with you. Delina sent this one as well, and I just thought it was fantastic. I think this American flag, is that a stamp? Excuse me, I told you guys it's nap time. Is this a stamp, Delina? Because I just love how perfect that flag is, and then you've got your Memorial Day with your stars, and then your 2024. Very, very fun. And this is all stamping, guys. This isn't, it's masking. It's not, you know, layers, so that's really fun. And then a little note inside. But yeah, this was my first Memorial Day card, so I was kind of excited to share it with you guys. And then I have another one here. I guess I shouldn't be. Let's see. This is from Debbie. And this was my first Get Well card I got, and I love all these little gems here. Debbie Spalding with the Get Well. And this, of course, is a die, really fun. And I'm not sure if she stenciled this or if this was paper. But clever Debbie, she put this over the card when she mailed it, so that way you get some flat surface, which is always a great idea. But this was just a really sweet card. So thank you all for the birthday wishes and the Get Well cards. Can't tell you how nice it is to go to the post office and open up the mailbox to see some nice little cards. So, all right, so let me show you. I'm not going to show you this one here because this is Robin's birthday card, and I want it to be kind of a surprise. So, Robin, we're not going to share that card, but I did want to share this with you. I broke down, and after seeing Melody's card, birthday card. You guys remember that card, right? Let's see. I have it up here. See, I'm not supposed to be stretching my arms, so I'm trying to keep my arms down. But after seeing Melody's birthday card for me with this, I bought the die. I did. And I had to make a graduation card. But like I said, my crafting endurance just hasn't been there. So this was a real quick one. And Lords, I believe Lords is the one that sent me this background embossing folder. And then I used it with some word dies. And then I just kind of grunged it up, and I added some of my walnut stain, and then I put 2024 for a graduation card. So we're gonna give money. So I made this little envelope. But didn't that come out cute? I thought that came out real cute. But yeah, Melody inspired me. So I thought this was a really fun little birthday card. I have some more ideas with this die as well. I kind of want to do you know, I think it was Sissics that had those dies where they had the swinging feet. Wouldn't it be fun to have a swinging clock? So I'm thinking about that. That might be one of our lives one of these days. But yeah, so this is a card that I put together earlier today. Because we're going to a graduation next weekend. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you. I haven't been doing too much crafting, and then I made a couple of birthday cards, and been playing with my new stamp set as well. Just trying to create backgrounds, but not a lot of creativity. The dancers, yeah. But so I might try to recreate that with the clock. We'll see. All right, so let me show you what Robin sent me. Robin's always a sweetheart, and she with the new ideology, she sent me got new paper dolls. I was so excited to get these. And it's funny, when I ordered the ideology, I almost ordered 2 of the dolls, because you guys know how I feel about my paper dolls. But this is fun. I mean, this set has cars and houses and people. Oh my. So lots and lots of different things. And Robin, you're always so kind to me. So today is Robin's birthday, you guys, so make sure we wish her a happy birthday. And we're going to make something in honor of Robin today. But yeah, so you've got 2 sizes of houses here. And let's see if I can move this out of my face. There you go. So we've got a larger house and a smaller house. And then we've got a couple more houses. I know that Tim, I watched his live, and talked about using these for Halloween. So maybe we'll save some of these, but making haunted houses. So yes, you've got some great houses here. What else did they give us? They gave us these cars. Which are fun. So black and white cards, and the windows pop out. Isn't that fantastic? And a couple different sizes, right? So you've got the bigger ones, and then you have the smaller ones. So you can actually do scale. That's another house here. And look at how fun these windows pop out. It's going to be great for the lights. Another car here, and then of course you got some paper dolls. Some of these characters we've seen before. They're just scaled down a little bit, and I understand some of them are new, so should be fun to play with. So she sent me these, and she also sent me oh, see, this is a new guy. I've never seen him before. And she also sent me some of the tissue paper. So you guys are familiar with the tissue paper. His tissue rolls, his tissue paper came in rolls. Let me see if I can find one real quick here. Tell myself I'm not supposed to reach, but I'm reaching. But yeah, so his previous tissue came in, rolls like this, and as you can see, I still have a lot of it. But I guess with this release, they decided to go ahead and cut out squares for us, which is kind of a fun idea, right? So I thought we could maybe do something with this. Probably not going to be a masterpiece, but let's see what we can come up with. So just a little bit, like I said, I haven't had a lot of endurance for crafting since the surgery, but we're gonna see what we can get going here. All right. So I thought maybe we can do something with these. So some of the things that I saw people doing this is they were actually cutting out pieces. They weren't necessarily putting the entire image, which I thought was a good idea. They were just using part of it. So I really like that idea. I have out my scorched timber. So I thought maybe we would kind of distress our background a little bit. Robin sent me the scorched timber as well. Robin, you are too kind, girl. All right, so let's see what we can come up with here. So I'm gonna see what I can do here. So kind of off camera here. Let me see. There we go. Alright, so let's just put this aside to dry a minute. I got this one. And then let's see. Still got some of my scorched timber. This is heavy white cardstock. So it should pick up the water pretty easily, I think. So I'm just creating some backgrounds here. We haven't done that in a while. Sometimes you just got to get back to basics. So there's a second one. And then I'm just going to keep doing this. Till we get it all picked up. Alright, so as soon as we're done creating, remind me, because I kind of want to talk to you about my plans for the rest of the year as far as classes and whatnot. So as we get to the end, if I forget, remind me that I want to talk to you about what I'm going to do for the end of the year. I've been thinking about it, and you know, I've got to come up with some sort of, I don't know, plan. Okay, that's good, I think. Okay, so we have 4 backgrounds here. Let's just put this aside here. Alright, so this is the scorched timber. I don't think that I had shared with you backgrounds, but this scorched timber is pretty awesome. It's more of a brown than a black. I know when they talk about scorched timber, they kind of talked about like a, you know, burning fire, right? But it really is a brown if you can kind of take a look at it. It's got some great potential for sure. And I didn't saturate it too much. I mean, they're already dry. I've got this paper towel here, and look how great this is coming out. So here's the thought. Yeah, I did add water. I think you said you saw that, just this little spritzer here. And then I added the ink by dabbing, but then by also using the brayer. I think the brayer is underutilized for creating backgrounds. It really does create some fantastic backgrounds. All right, so typically when I am creating backgrounds, I create big and I trim, but I want to be strategic because I want some of this stuff to obviously stay on. So I'm going to be somewhat strategic. I don't want to use these papers because they're so nice. I'm going to use my roll because these are just so cut out so nicely. And we're going to do the technique here, but I want to kind of save my paper. So let me just cut some of this here. I'm just kind of looking. See, these are mostly people. Yeah, I guess I lied. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the paper. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Amusement only. That is fantastic. Some really great paper here. Yum, yum, yum. Alright. Gosh. It really is fantastic. And these are from some of his stamps, you guys. Alright, so yeah, let's do what I had started out doing. So I'm going to use this here, and then I think I'm going to use this. So let me see what I'm doing here. Let me just cut this. Maxie is scratching on the door. Hold on a second. Let me let him in. Come on in, Maxie. Come on, buddy. Come on. There he is. buddy. Go lay down, Max. Oh, I have your bed, don't I? Here's your bed, Max. Max. Here's your bed, buddy. Okay, so we're going to use some of our Collage Medium. I don't know if a lot of you guys use this, but that's what we're going to use today. And I'm going to use that brayer, and I've got a brush here, and I've got some water. So as soon as I do the collaging, I'm going to stick it right back in the water. And then we're going to use that brayer to smooth it out. Now I know that my card will be smaller, so I'm going to make sure I condense this just a bit. So let's just start out by putting, Max is a French Bulldog, Delina. Alright, so I just put a little bit of my Collage Medium, and I'm going to make sure that I've got it far enough in that it's not on the edge, because you guys know that I typically will trim the edge. So I'm just adding this, and then we're going to use the brayer to smooth this down. I want this to be as flat as possible because I really want it to become part of the background. Sometimes with tissue paper you will get the bubbling, so you gotta be, you know, if you don't want that, I mean that's an okay look, I guess, but I'm really trying not to get bubbles because I want it to look like it's stamped in the background. And then once you've got it positioned where you want it, you can't, the tissue paper is so delicate, you really can't pick it up and move it. So if you've got it wonky like I do here, you'll just have to cut it to make it straight. But right now we're just trying to create some backgrounds here. And then once you add your Collage Medium, if it's wet, don't run your brayer over the top because you will just tear your tissue paper. So as you can see here, I'm still just kind of working it in. And I'm going to dry it. Pretty good, I think. Just trying to get out the bubbles here. Alright. I'm going to stick that back in the water. And then I've got, see, this kind of just like looks like stamps, partial stamping, doesn't it? I'm crooked, but we're going to fix this. Okay. This might be an epic fail, you guys, but we're just playing today. I said I haven't crafted in a bit, so let me see if I can straighten this out. It's still crooked. Let's see if we can straighten this out. Just trying to straighten this out. That's the one thing about the tissue paper, is once you lay it down, that's it. You don't have a lot of room for forgiveness, but I think that's pretty good. All right. So if you've never played with tissue paper before, I would highly recommend having a little practice, because you probably won't get it right the first time. I know I've had many fails with tissue paper, so don't get discouraged if it doesn't work out the first time. So I'm using walnut stain on the edges. Alright. And let's see what paper doll we can play with here. It's got to be kids at an amusement park, right? So let's see. A lot of his paper dolls on this release are sitting, but we want someone standing. Let's see. It's pretty good. It's not bad, right? Okay, it's pretty good. Let's see what else we have here. I see a lot of his paper dolls, and he said this too in the release. I don't know if you guys watched his release. He said a lot of his characters in this release are actually, designed to lean against things or sit on things. So kind of keep that in mind, that it may not work if you just want someone standing there. But I think, let me see, that's, oh, I like this one. That's pretty good, I think. I was trying to see if there was any little girls that were just standing, but I can't really use one like that. Oh, look at the little boys, how cute they are. That might be alright. What do you guys think? Should I go with a single or a double? I kind of like that. That's pretty good. Now you can still kind of see the tissue, but let's see if we can maybe do something about that. Let me see if I have a stamp set. I want to use that for your amusement only. But it might be too big. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Maybe if we do something like that, or like that. Let's see if that'll work. I don't know if it'll work, guys. We're just going to give it a try. You like the two boys? Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can make this work. I hope that's straight. Let's see. I'm looking for my black soot archival ink. Yeah. Okay. I probably could have, Delina, but I just read your message after the fact. Ooh, I kind of like that. So this is what happened. It was still a little tacky, so when I stamped, kind of came off it kind of came off a little grungy, but I kind of like the way that looks. So I think that looks all right. This is my stamp, or my punch I just got. I love it. I keep it on my desk. All right, so that's pretty good. So you see how with the stamp it kind of made that edging disappear a little bit, and then when we put the little boys, it's going to help it even more. So let's see. Kind of looking at yep. So I got this stamp set. And I wanted to see, where are my I liked it because I had the different sizes of the numbers. I will, yep. I definitely will drop it down because I'm going to put this number right here. I'm trying to get rid of that the line here for the tissue. Alright, so it's okay. I've been kind of into the imperfection, being okay with that. And that's why I bought these acrylic blocks, because I decided everything doesn't have to be stamped perfectly. In fact, I kind of like it not being stamped perfectly. So I think that's good. Alright, so I've got my numbers. also have so these are stamps that I got from my wholesaler. They sent me to try out to see if I want to carry them in my shop. I haven't decided yet, so I'm trying them out. I normally like the deep red rubber, but what I liked about these is they were small, and I like my small ones. So it says copyright 1894. So we'll see. If I like them, you might eventually see them in my shop. Alright. So this says copyright 1894. Let's see. And I find I'm just trying to get used to these acrylic stamps. Like I said, I don't normally work with acrylic stamps, but I find if you just have a slight touch, it's enough. You don't have to punch hard for these. All right. So there's that. Copyright 1894. And then, let's see. I have a really long acrylic block. I bought a whole set to try these out. I think I'm here somewhere. Okay, so this one says Piccadilly, London. Yeah, I just can't decide if I want to carry stamps in my shop. It's a little bit of an investment on my part. When they contacted me, I kind of said no at first, but we'll see. All right, so if I can master them, so I can share them with you, then maybe I'll carry them in my shop. So that'll go down there. And this, maybe put him a little bit here. It's pretty good, I think. Yeah, all right. So this one says 187 Piccadilly, London. And just a light touch. You don't want to push down too hard with these stamps because they will smudge. And that's one of the reasons why I ordinarily use deep rubber stamps, because I don't like my stamps to smudge, but I'm finding with the acrylic blocks you can control the pressure. So we'll see. Melody, I'm thinking about it. I wanted to try them out first. To see if I can control the stamping. I don't ordinarily work with acrylic stamps, so if I do, I would have the blocks and the stamps. Is that something you guys would want, do you think? I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, this is looking good. Yeah, I haven't started carrying them yet, Melody. I wanted to try them out first. So I'll let you know if I do decide to carry them in the shop. Yeah, like I said, I think it's all in the control of the stamp. When I used to use acrylic, if you push too hard, it smudges. But if you have a light touch, especially with the smaller ones, and that's why I like these stamps, is because they're small. And we're going to be making more identification cards and small things like this with all the ideology I got. So that's why I'm thinking about getting some of these stamps for the shop. So yeah, if you guys like them, I'll definitely get them. Like I said, it's a little bit of an investment on my part, but we'll see. Okay, so let me just think here. Do I want to pop him up, or do we want to? Yeah, let's pop him up. Why not? Why not? They do stick to the Misty Delina, but what I have found is with these acrylic stamps, if you push too hard, they smear and you can't read the words. So that's why I've been somewhat hesitant. The Misty I use when I want to stamp the same image multiple times in the same place. With these smaller stamps, I don't want to stamp it multiple times. I want to do a one and done. And that way, if I use my acrylic block, I can control the pressure. So yeah, you do need a rubber mat, but to my point also, Melody, is if you push too hard, you're not going to get a clean imprint. So that's the downfall of them. You know, the acrylic stamps are a little cheaper than the deep red rubber for sure. But a lot of people aren't happy with the results that they get. And if I can show you guys how I get good results, maybe we can add some more fun little baby stamps to our stamp collection, and without it being a huge investment. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love the deep rubber stamps, and those probably are always going to be my go-to stamps. But for the small ones, I like the variety that you get on some of these acrylic stamp sets. So we'll see. This is what she means, Delina, about a rubber mat. So do you see this already has the grids on it, but do you see how it has the rubber right there? That's what she means. Yeah. Alright. So let's put our little guys right here. I ended up popping them up. I think that was a good choice. Let's see. I love this little puncher. Alright. There we go. Just a little corner. No big deal. Alright, so that came out really cute, you guys. Look at how fun that is. Copyright 1894, 187 Piccadilly, London. Super cute. And this is just done with the tissue paper. I mean, look how fantastic that is. I did the background, first, just to give it a little bit of the grunge. And then I did the edges with my walnut stain. But gosh, didn't that come out fantastic? I love it. So let's just add a little bit more brown here. What do you guys think? Maybe we should add like a little, and this is another thing I just picked up. Have you guys ever used these little charms? So I thought it would be kind of fun to add some charms. It's fab. Thank you, Delina. We'll see. Maybe not on this particular one, but I've been adding these to the clusters that we made. I've been adding little charms, and they've been coming out really, really cute. Alright, so I think that's fantastic. Okay, I'm not going to put it on a card because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But let's do one more. Are you guys up for one more? I'm finally not yawning, so maybe I've got my second wind. Okay. God, that came out so good. I love it. So yeah, have you guys used these tissue papers before? Like it just really looks natural. I kind of like it. Alright, so this is what I'm looking for. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe I'll do a little ATC card to go with this. Alright, so an ATC card probably would be about half the size of this, right? Thanks, Robin. So this is 5.5, so it'd be, what's half of 5.5? 2 3/4 maybe? I don't know. I don't want to do math. 2 3/4. That seems right. Is that right? Yes. Okay, so probably will cut that down a little bit. Let's see. Alright, so let's try something. Let's go ahead and kind of see. Well, let me see. Because I want to be able to stamp those small stamps again. So I'm going to try. They say if you wet it. Let me think. Okay, they say if you wet this, you can tear it. I'm not supposed to be reaching. And what am I doing? I'm reaching. Alright. I'm not a very good patient. I don't tend to follow instructions. Alright. We had snow here on Thursday? Snow in May, you guys. And it killed my tomato plants. I couldn't believe we had snow. So my husband took me out yesterday and we bought some more tomato plants and I planted them. I'm not supposed to be doing gardening. And I regretted it afterwards, but I need to learn to follow instructions. But the snow killed my tomato plants. Okay, so I'm just using water on my paintbrush to cut my tissue paper. So I'm just kind of dabbing it here. It should tear. Alright, yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, it's working pretty well. And then I'm just going to, I do have a water brush, I should have just got that. Yeah, Robin, I couldn't believe it when it started to snow. First we thought it was just heavy rain, and then like a half hour later we looked outside and it's like, what the heck? White snow in May? Yes, I'm learning after Memorial Day for planting. But we're still trying to get used to this Montana weather, because we don't know what we're doing. They told us after Mother's Day is what they told us, but that might not be true. But we were anxious, so we'll see. Hopefully I didn't plant those tomato plants in vain. Alright, that's pretty good, I think. Okay. So we're going to do the same exact thing I did before, except we've got kind of a rough edge now. We'll just cut that, I think. So let's get out our Collage Medium. Dry off my brush here. Fourth of July, Delina, that's crazy. I can't imagine that. Okay. Alright, so let's put some of our Collage Medium down here, just like we did before, guys. This is just a smaller ATC card. And Robin, by the way, these are going to you for your birthday, so I hope you like them. Alright, so put that there. And then let's get our brayer again. Where's that brayer? Alright. And then I'm just using my brayer again to just take out all the bubbles. Pretty good. Yeah, my husband said, the wind too, Delina, has really gotten us here. We're ready for some sunshine, that's for sure. Alright, so collage. Let's see, Collage Medium and Matte Medium. Well, Collage Medium is the product. You've got matte, you've got clear. I think the Matte Medium is just the what's the word? Let's see, fluid, how translucent it is. Matte, you know, so I think it's all Collage Medium, Delina. Alright, so let's just kind of, and I don't want to put too much of this Collage Medium on the actual ATC, because remember, your stamps won't stamp real clear onto Collage Medium. So if you're going to do any stamping, you probably don't want to add Collage Medium on the outside until you're ready to be done with it. Alright. I think that's pretty good. Like I said, make sure that your tissue paper is not still tacky with the Collage Medium when you use your brayer, because it will just rip your paper. Been there and done that. Alright, so that looks pretty good. I'm going to trim off the edges. And gosh, that just looks like it should be there, right? So let me, we don't want to put another person, I don't think. I think we're just going to leave these for my peeps. And I'm going to gonna put some of this here. Just tearing this because I want just part of it. It's almost like you're controlling a stamp. If you have stamps, you can create this effect completely. But if you don't have the stamp, this is a really great way to be able to create, you know, some backgrounds. Alright, so let's just put this here. Okay. And we're going to put this. Be careful because once it's down, it's down. Like that. Alright, that's good. So I'm just piecing it. I'm crooked, of course. I just broke my rule. Let's see if we can salvage that. Ooh, good save. Good save, Monica. Good save. But yeah, like I said, it's tissue paper, right? I mean, if you get it wet, it's going to tear. And your Collage Medium makes it tacky. And then where was that other piece that I just tore? Let's put this down here. Right? Maybe we'll just do it like this. That's what we'll do. We'll do it for the ground. And again, if you have stamps, I mean this will work like stamps, but we're gonna just use the paper. And then don't forget, if you also have remnant rubs, maybe we'll pull out the remnant rubs real quick here and add a couple. I mean, all this product, you guys, works together so well. I mean, obviously that was Tim Holtz's intentions. Where are we at with him? We've been going an hour, guys. I didn't think I had the endurance for that, but good for me. Okay. But all of his stuff is designed to work together, which it does. I mean, look at how great these are working together. Alright, got that little bubble going on there. I don't like it. We'll fix it. Okay. Like vacation folders. Yeah, and they'd be great for journals or card starters. I mean, all sorts of stuff. Vacation book. Okay, so let's put this here. Oops, upside down. Okay. And then let's put this one. Let's make sure it's right side up this time. There. Okay. Nice. All right. Yep, Delina, this will be the last one because I've got to go take my nap. And I want to chit chat with you a minute too before I sign off. So I guess I could do that now. So as I finish up, I'll talk to you a little bit about what's going to be happening with my shop and my classes. So I have one more class scheduled. I had planned on doing 2 more classes before the end of the year. I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it. The classes number one, I've got to think up the class design. I got to make my prototype, got to order all the supplies, and then I've got to advertise for it. But with this medical issue going on, I just don't think I'm going to have time to be creative to create projects. So I'm thinking we'll see. I might have a Halloween class or a Christmas class at the end of the year, the last quarter. But I will not be having another class. So at most I'll maybe do 3 classes, not 4. I know we talked about doing 4 classes. I just don't think I'm going to be able to swing it with, I might be having my radiation in about 4 weeks. I might have another surgery. I don't know. It's still up in the air as far as what's happening with me. So after the class for the Railroad Folio, I'll still be doing the lives as I can and let you know as it comes up. But we'll see. So still gonna, for you Backstage Pass holders, you still have access to my shop. All the digitals are still available. I will be putting out one a month or resharing ones I've already created depending on my ability to create. And then, of course, you guys know I always do my 7 days of Halloween, which I've never missed. So I might start taping Halloween early for myself, but we'll see. But just to let you guys know, I know I said I was going to do 4 classes this year. I just don't think it's going to happen. So we'll just have to, and that's one of the reasons why I ordered all of the ideology. I thought maybe we can still create and learn together, but just not in a formal class setting. I could be a little bit more flexible with the Sunday afternoon crafting because I'm not charging you guys, so I don't feel like I have to deliver a formal class. But anyway, so I hope you guys understand. I just, like you said, Delina, my health has to come first. I don't want to push myself, and I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. Certainly not what I want to do. So I'll keep you posted as that happens. All right, so this came out really cute. Let's put a couple stamps on it, and then we'll call it done. Let's see, what do we have here? Probably something here, maybe. So I've got, so this is what I was talking about. I'll show you how you do this. If you want to just have partial stamping, you have partial stamping down here, but you can take a stamp like this and just hold it in your hand, and you can do the partial stamping. And I think it looks fabulous. So you can create that effect on your own. You don't have to have the tissue paper. It's just a lot of fun, isn't it? And then, of course, we talked about the remnant rubs. Oh, try not to reach. Okay, I don't know where the remnant rubs are, so this is going to have to work. But anyway, that bothers me. Where are my remnant rubs? It's another thing I think Tim needs to come out with. There are some more remnant rubs. Let's see. I don't know where they're at. So this is going to have to work. Alright, so I think that's going to be it, guys. I hope that you guys got some good ideas playing with the new paper dolls and these fun tissue papers. I know a lot of people thought, gosh, what am I going to do with tissue paper, right? I mean, not everybody understands how to use it. So I just wanted to give you guys just a little sneak on how you can use the tissue paper to create fun backgrounds and incorporate some of your paper dolls and some of your other items. But these are, you know, great for travel journals, junk journals, any type of journal that you want to create. These are great for. And Miss Robin, these are coming your way. So I will stick them in. Well, see, you can even make little tags. I will stick them in your birthday card. And I hope that you enjoy them and use them as examples. Did you buy the tissue paper, Robin? What have you bought so far? I have to ask you before we sign off. So did you buy some of the paper dolls? What did you buy with it, Timos? Like I said, I purchased the whole release. So we're gonna have hours of fun playing with his new release. But just let me know. I'm just kind of cleaning up. I'll wait for you to respond to me to see what you bought. So did you buy the tissue paper and the dolls? And I guess any of you guys, did any of you guys buy any of the Tim Holtz ideology? So let me know so I can kind of plan for our next live. So next week I'm going to a graduation. And so I won't be going live next week, but I will be going live. And then the next week after that is the class, which is on Saturday. So depending on how I feel after the class on Saturday, the 8th, we may or may not have a live. So kind of just watch for the notification on YouTube to see when I'm going to go live again. But the class is the 8th, and graduation is next weekend for me, so I won't be going live. So I will see you maybe in a couple of weeks, if not in about 3 weeks. And we will be playing with some more of the ideology. So you bought most of it, not the metal pieces, but 2 of the stamp books and 2 of the tape packages, the paper dolls too. Yeah, okay. I hesitated on the metal items, but I have some ideas for those, and maybe future classes, so I wanted to definitely have them to play with. All right, y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of your well wishes, and keep me in your thoughts, guys. The battle's not over yet, but every day I'm feeling better, and hopefully when I meet with my surgeon, praying for not another surgery, but it might be in the cards, but we'll see. All right, y'all, we will see you later, and happy crafting.